I just can't do it. I told myself I would never do a pickup video. You know, I love watching them, but I'm the new guy. I need to be different. Although people do seem to enjoy watching those types of videos. I don't know. Maybe if I make mine different, unique, that's what I'll do. I'll make mine the most unique pickup videos on YouTube. Yeah, well, I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. Think. Nothing in here that's gonna give me any ideas. Think. This isn't working. Come on, think. Think. Wait a minute, wasn't I supposed to be thinking of something? Come on now. Come on, think. Blast, I can't think of anything. Screw it.
Hey, how's it going, YouTube? I gotta tell you, when I first started this channel, I didn't think I was gonna be doing pickup videos. In fact, I didn't want to do pickup videos. No, don't get me wrong, I really love your guys' pickup videos. I enjoy watching them. It's just that me being the new guy on the block, I didn't really think there was a need for yet another person doing the same thing that everyone else was doing. And so, I kind of wanted to steer clear from that. Well, I'm over it. And I know people like that sort of thing, so I figured, you know, why not? Why don't they ever put toys in cereal anymore? Let's get started. I got this lot of Super Nintendo games from a lady off Craigslist for $65. Some of these games I already had. Collectors, you know, what we do is when we buy a lot, obviously we sell off the duplicates, and it kind of offsets the cost of the games that we want to keep. First of all, we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. I was a huge Ninja Turtle fan during the day, but I never really got into this particular game. I wasn't a real huge fighter fan. Super Mario All-Stars. Everyone needs this in their collection if you got a Super Nintendo. This next one, I have no idea. It probably sucks. It's Kablooey. Secret of Evermore, one of the least talked about RPGs on the Super Nintendo. It's a really great game, and check it out. This next one I've wanted for a while, but never really picked it up. It's Seventh Saga. I don't know, it always seemed like it was a cool game. We got Super Metroid, definitely a classic, one of the best Super Nintendo games in existence, and definitely one of the best Metroid games in existence. Do yourself a favor and play this game if you've never done it. Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse. I played this game constantly, loved it, but for whatever reason, I think I just ended up renting it though, and so I never owned it, so I'm finally actually able to play it again. Bomberman 2. Never played it. Haven't really played much of the Bomberman series, so I'm gonna check this out. Ever since I played Zombies Ate My Neighbors, I've been looking for the sequel to this game, and for whatever reason, it's always like $30, $35 on eBay, but it was in this lot, and I couldn't be happier. Ghoul Patrol. It's supposed to be not as good as Zombies Ate My Neighbors, but, you know, I still want to check it out. Jurassic Park 2, The Chaos Continues. Never played it. Super Mario World, what can you say? One of the best games ever. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, definitely one of my top 10 Super Nintendo games of all time. A complete, another classic. One of the best beat-em-ups ever. Jurassic Park, rented it as a kid. I'm sorry, I got the hiccups from the Cocoa Pebbles. I played this as a kid. I rented it, and you know, I remember it being okay. One of my top 10 games, not just on the Super Nintendo, but ever. Castlevania 4. I can't even. I play this game constantly, and it just never gets boring, ever. In fact, this is one of the first Super Nintendo games I ever owned. I got it for Christmas along with my Super Nintendo. It's freaking awesome. It's awesome. It's a great game. Got the Secret of Mana. Great game. Obviously, most people out there know what the Secret of Mana is and have some recollection of what it is. But if you don't, do yourself a favor and check it out. In that same lot, she had 2 boxed games. And when I first saw them, she didn't mention them in the actual ad. And when I first saw them, I go, "Are these included?" And she goes, "Well, I made a separate ad for them for $15 a piece. But since you're here, I'll go ahead and give them both to you for $15." So these next 2 box games I got for $7.50 a piece. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Had the first 2 in the box. Have the first 2 in the box. I needed this one in the box, and it's like $20. A lot of the cheapest I've ever seen is like $20 on eBay. So extremely happy to have this one. This next one you're really gonna hate me over, and that's Chrono Trigger in the box with the manual. I don't know if this game came with a map or not, but it has no map with it. Yeah, so it's not in the best condition. The box, there's a little cut. There's a little, not a cut, but a little dent in the box right here. The edges are really worn, but for $7.50, you know, I'm not complaining. I'm not gonna complain. I'm happy to have it. I've never had that much luck. Let's put it that way, on Craigslist before. This next game, if you watched my last video, you're already familiar with it, and that's Final Fight 3. I love the first game. Never played the second 2. But I heard that this one is really good. I've heard people actually say that this one is the best of the series. I got one Sega Genesis game, and that is Ninja Turtle Hyperstone Heist in the box. I had this loose, but I have never had it in the box, and I got a real good deal on it, so I picked it up. One more Craigslist deal. And for people out there who are afraid to shop on Craigslist or don't really give it a chance, just stick with it and be consistent and be persistent with it, because you can actually find a good deal every so often. You just gotta. It takes a lot of luck, but it also takes persistence. And this next few games I got for $10 a piece. A couple of them are pretty rare, and that is first one is North and South. It's a strategy game, obviously based on the Civil War. To have it in the box with the manual and everything is really cool. This next one I actually got for $5. Not really worth that much, but it's Pac-Man Tengen in the box. This one on eBay will usually runs in the box, runs from $70 to $60, $70, $80. And that's Nobuna's Ambition Part 2. So, and it's in pretty good condition too. All these, well, got a little ding here, but still, it's a heck of a deal. For whatever reason, I've been on a shooter kick on the PS2, and so I did a little shopping at GameStop and eBay, and I got Castle of Shigigami 2. I got Capcom Classics Volume 2. It's Volume 2. Yeah, Volume 2. Raydan 3. Gradius 3 and Gradius 4. I'm not going in order here. Sorry guys, I got some more Nintendo games. We've got Dragon Warrior 2. I actually found this next game in a local game store. They don't mark old Nintendo games and retro games according to value. They just put a blanket sticker on the NES games $2.99. They don't check the value. That's what they did to this game, and it's stack up. And even without the accessories for Rob, this game loose by itself goes for around $25 to $40 on eBay. It fluctuates. This one was $2.99. Have no idea what it is. Just saw it. I thought it looked cool. Immortal. This next one, whenever I see a gold card, I always get it. And this one is Ultimate Stuntman. It probably sucks. All right, I know this next one sucks. King of Kings, Wisdom Tree game, another Bible game. And we got Adventures of Lola. Oh yeah. Battery died on the camera.